What's Groundhog's Day? This is the Catholic Q&A, and today's question is, what is Groundhog's Day? Groundhog's Day is a traditional holiday celebrated on February 2nd. According to folklore, if it is cloudy when a groundhog emerges from its burrow on this day, then spring will come early. If it is sunny, the groundhog will supposedly see its shadow and retreat back into its burrow, and the winter weather will persist for 6 more weeks. But Groundhog's Day is not some random tradition that evolved nonsensically. Oh no, Groundhog's Day has been a Catholic tradition for many hundreds of years. Wait a minute, did I just say Catholic tradition? Sounds more like superstition, right? Well, yes, today's version of Groundhog's Day is very superstitious, but the original tradition was nothing of the sort. You see, the feast of the presentation of Jesus in the temple, which occurred 40 days after Christ's birth, according to the Jewish custom, has long been called Candlemas. We all know what the presentation is, but what's a Candlemas? Well, the name Candlemas comes from the activities associated with the feast. It was known as Candle Mass because of a procession which involves, you guessed it, lighted candles. The people would get their candles blessed outside the church, sing a hymn, light the candles, and then process into the church. This action commemorates Christ's first entrance into the temple. The first records we have of this feast come from the 4th century. However, the procession was not written about until the 7th century, and the blessing of candles did not come about until the 11th century. Candlemas was also the day when some cultures predicted weather patterns. Farmers believed that the remainder of winter would be the opposite of whatever the weather was like on Candlemas Day. Here is an Old English song. If Candlemas be fair and bright, come winter have another flight. If Candlemas bring clouds and rain, go winter and come not again. So what is Groundhog's Day? Groundhog's Day is a traditional holiday celebrated on February 2nd that attempts to predict the weather. Groundhog's Day is a corruption, or should I say paganization, secularization, of the ancient Candlemas tradition. Now, how many of you have heard of Candlemas? But we all know what Groundhog's Day is, and that is sad. What do you think? Should we be celebrating the presentation of our blessed Lord Jesus Christ in the temple, or should we be measuring a groundhog's shadow? Leave your questions and comments below, like if you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe. We hope to see you next time. Until then, this was the Catholic Q&A, and stay holy, my friends.